Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another late night here on the East Coast. How y'all doing? Hopefully pretty good. Whew, what a day. How was yours? Mine was long, tiring, but here I am. The good news, it is just stuck on a load screen for the game. Yeah, I clicked load, so we're loading our save file. I think it's gotta build everything. Yeah, I've had like a baby migraine for the last like 3 days, and I wasn't sure why. I've had like a oh, there we go. I've had like a ton of humidity and weird stuff, so I was like, maybe it's like the weather and the pressure. We've had like it'll burst like crazy rain for like 20 minutes and then disappear, and it's like weird. Today we had our superstorm, so that's good. Now that that's out of the way, head should go back to normal. But yeah, it just meant like migraine for the majority of the day, which is super not fun. The good news is we're back. We're online again, and we're looking to set up some coal, which is pretty freaking exciting if you ask me. Speaking of, so we need smelters. We got tons of stuff to make that. We need miners. We could do with some more concrete, and we definitely need more of the portable miner, which needs iron plates. I didn't remember my way around my own factory real quick. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you had an interesting day. Ours was very long. We've been doing a lot of government-y paperwork and such recently, so that's been fun. And the fun thing about the government is they make everything extremely complicated. Oh, sorry, did you sign this paper? No, I didn't know we had to sign that paper. Well, you do. Oh, where do we get that paper? Well, you don't get it from us. You have to go find somebody else, and then that'll take some time, and you have to apply for it, and then you have to wait, and then etc, etc. Busy and you're exhausted? Oh, you haven't had a nap today or yesterday? Jesus, Fox. Do you normally nap? If you're, like, if you get used to napping, you will always need to nap. I think. So we got tons of concrete now. You pass out because you don't get enough sleep at night? That's reasonable. Yeah. Oh well. I am very excited to get all this coal power up and running though. And then maybe if we're lucky, look, I'm not promising anything, don't let me get your hypes up. But I know Zelf is enjoying Cliff Edge, or Cliff Empire, or whatever it is. Game looks really interesting anyway. I've been catching up on the VOD a bit. I caught very little of it live, and I was like halfway into it, and I was like, what's going on? But yeah, I've been catching up on the VOD. Looks pretty good. So I don't know, maybe we'll see some of that tonight, maybe it'll be tomorrow. Not sure, I haven't heard from him. But I know yesterday he was feeling pretty feverish. So hopefully he's rested up. I'm glad he's got sort of into streaming again. I keep trying to push him. And I'm never sure if like I'm the bad friend for doing it. Because I'm like, hey, I think this is something you'd really enjoy. You could use like an extra hobby or two. And it's a great, in my opinion, not just like a bit of a creative outlet, but a social outlet. And there's a lot more to it, but I just feel like it's something he'd enjoy if he sat down and put the time and effort in, as well as he has like a great voice for it. So, you know, if he sat down and worked on it, he could like succeed. I think. You don't know how someone streams for the first time? It's easy. I mean, maybe that's not true. I don't think it's hard. It all depends what you think you're going to be getting out of it, right? Why didn't I build this before? Why wasn't I splitting this? Oh, I must have... yeah, I ran out of iron, which I still didn't bring enough with me. That's really annoying. That's okay. I know there's more coal over here, so let's take a peek for it. Oh, man, my game's having a shard attack. So there's some coal right here. Am I blind? Is this coal? No. Oh, it's right here. No shit. Excellent, okay. We could just keep everything kind of in the same area if we can. We're gonna need another splitter. Probably have to go back and pick up more of our iron plates, but that's okay. We currently don't make enough of them, but the benefit of getting this up and running is we're gonna very easily be able to do that. And sort of expand our production for it. But anyway, yeah, back on streaming for the first time. If you think it's something you're interested in, not a smelter, sorry. I actually need power coal generators. Yeah. Thankfully, we do have more stuff for these, but. Sort of the big thing to remember is, not everyone has, what's a good way of putting this? Oof. It's hard putting things politely, right? When you think of a streamer, or your favorite streamer, or whatever, just remember, you're not going to be like them. First off, because they've already done it probably for a long time, and they're, you know, to varying degrees of success. But second, that's their personality. Now, a lot of us do put on sort of a fake persona, but much more common is a... what's, like, I'm trying to think of a way of saying it, but like a hyper persona? Like a hyper version of our own. It's essentially like you are in real life, but maybe a little bit more animated, if that makes sense. And you just don't have that built up yet. But on top of that, again, like the people you like probably are nothing like yourself. So you have to remember, you're not gonna be like them, and you don't have to be. You don't have to be if you think the person, like the person you really enjoy is very funny. You don't have to be funny like they do. You don't have to be funny in the ways they do, and you shouldn't try and go out of your way to do that as much as you should try to be either, which I recommend, sort of like a version of yourself, or of course you go full crazy and invent a persona, which some people do. I think it's a lot healthier to just be like, because I'm a big believer in honesty, and I think sharing the way we think and stuff is good for the world. But I think it's good to be you, but also like a bit more of the kind of you wish you were, you know? So I'm very much myself, but sometimes I have another second while I'm online to think and to reserve a thought and be like, you know? Oh, hey, it's these guys. We haven't seen them in a bit. Oh. son of a bitch. Anyway, that's really what it comes down to, in my opinion. That's the only hard part. Streaming is a lot of us just don't have a personality that we're happy with going into it. As for talking to yourself, I don't worry about it. But when I first started streaming, that was difficult. I think the easiest way to sort of work on that and fix that is, well, for me, I used to like do little home movies, right? So I would just practice. You do a home movie, and then it's like, okay, well, I'm not too far off now if I'm reading off a script, and then it's just getting more comfortable talking to a camera. And then, I mean, you could either look at it like there is an audience there, even if there isn't, or you could look at it as the audience never really matters, and you're just sort of delivering lines. Satisfactory late night philosophical hour? I mean, maybe. It's just any game that's like slower like this. Like, I mean, ooh, we had some pretty rough combat there, but realistically, this game's. What is that noise anyway? Hear it? Like a sparkling noise. These things are fucking everywhere. We hear like a tinkling. Oh, that's a bird. You don't hear that tinkling? Yeah, mental. This. Uh-huh. This thing's making weird noises. But any game that's like slower like this, I have a lot of time to sort of...
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
What? Oh. But
Harvest.
I have a lot of time to just chat with you and fill dead air. This is cool. Okay.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Well, I didn't want to pick up both. Oh. I don't know, this thing's fucky. How do I pick these up? Oh. Weird.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
Wait, you can't type weird. Because, see how it's E to interact with this? So if you type E, it tries to interact with it again, and it fucks it up.
Picking up multiple Fix-It personnel in the area. Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
How? How do I harvest this? This thing's fucking awesome. I love stuff like this in games. Give me more of this, always. How the shit do I harvest that?
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
That's kind of funky fresh. How do you think we get that guy? We'll figure it out. That's interesting anyway. Oh, a new type of berry. Nice, a kale berry. Oh, a new type of baddie too, it looks like. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? That's cool. Did he just nuke himself? What an idiot. Oh! This one hurts a bit. It's a nastier enemy. Good, I was really... Oh, okay, let's heal. I was really hoping there'd be, like, nastier enemies in the game. And there are. Oh, shit. You need like a gun. Did I get him? Alien organs. Can we push them in the water? Yes, we can. Yeah, like, so I've been doing this for a long time, though, Fox. Like, I used to stream... Well, I used to record videos. I used to write articles. I've actually wrote some articles for a few gaming journalist stuff back in the day. And some movie stuff. But it was all, what's that, for exposure, right? So you would write an article, but you don't actually own it. And, you write it for, this stuff's super cool, for a company anyway. Because I thought, hey, this is going to be my thing. I'm going to be like this cool gaming journalist guy and write about movies and stuff. And like, I'm very passionate. But of course you're young and you're stupid and you don't realize they're just going to fuck you. Which is what they do. So, sucks, but, you know, you have to learn these things, right? So, at least I got burned early. Yeah. Used to want to do gaming videos on YouTube. Do them. That's super cool, Fox. Why wouldn't you? Oh man, this seems like I'm really not supposed to be here. Hey, that's cool. You can see the space elevator from here. Love it. Let's grab some heal berries. It almost seems like it's going to be like a boss fight. There's definitely bad guys. My god. And there's like super cool little forest up here. There's the coal. This is real interesting. I wonder if you can damage our... Hey, holy shit, calm down. Oh, there's... Okay, there's a lot here. I wonder if you can damage the buildings, though. You know? I wasn't ready for such a drastic change in biomes. Very neat. We're still coming. Okay, we'll have to build fast. Or we may have to come back for this. I don't want to, so let's try not to. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Hang on. Hang on. What's damaging me? Oh, just being next to those, eh? They just, like, passively hurt you? You don't have the personality for it? Yeah, I've talked about this. That doesn't matter. Because what you perceive to be the personality that you need for streaming and for YouTube and, for, you know, you think of your favorite content creators, that's just what you personally like. There's people out there who like something very different. Potentially something you have, right? So try it out, right? Now, the only thing you might not have, right, is time or, I kind of want to say, like skill, right? This just might not be something that you're knowledgeable enough on, but that comes with time. Especially with videos. With videos, you kind of expect something a little bit more edited. You expect a little bit more, or at least I do, right? And again, that's a me thing that I think of. That doesn't necessarily mean that's what you need to be putting out. We need to connect those up. I need my coal generator. I need my splitter, actually. we might not have enough, iron at the end of this. Oh, it's gonna be tight. We probably don't. I mean, we only have enough for the one coal generator anyway. Let's get him going. Anyway, I say give it a go, see what happens. Okay, this GTFO. Now we gotta deliver this power back. But that's gonna give us another boost, which is super cool. Let's see if we can cheese this and find a faster way back. Hey bro, what's up? When they put Factory on the Unity engine? Nice. I mean, you're not wrong. Definitely a lot of times it feels like that. Actually, we have to jack this into the path we made previously. I was gonna try and be cheeky and find a short way around, but realistically we can't do that. Actually, I think I need to turn some probably some graphics I can turn down or something. Is this game? Oh, shadows. You can always turn shadows down. Right textures. See if that makes this game horrible. It's still really pretty, so let's do that. It seems like this game like loads in chunks, which a lot of games do, but it feels like it doesn't unload chunks, which a lot of games do. So I don't know. Well, I don't recognize this. Where's my other coal? Not that one. That one. That's our way out of here. How you doing though, Borrowed? I swear I've done longer wires than that before. Game chirping me. Someday, I look forward to the day that this game is either off the Epic Store or your mom buys you a gift card or something for it so they don't leak all your Chinese data hackers. You know what I mean? But, yeah, because this does seem like a game I'd really enjoy playing with you. Oh, hey, cool! We found another one of, ooh, maybe we can get another upgrade. One of these weird crash sites. I like the fact that this game is getting these... it reminds me a lot of Subnautica, right? You play Subnautica and you're like, yeah, this is fun. And then all of a sudden it does the thing where it's like, but now this. And you're like, oh, that's like a fun little story thing. The difference being... Well, the big difference being... Subnautica... doesn't really have a store. Well, sorry, not what I meant. Doesn't really have base building. Subnautica has more of a story than this one does, but yeah, Subnautica has like no base building, which makes me cry every time. But you can build a base. I know, we've built many bases in Subnautica. Because I think they're cool, but then you realize like they're all kind of pointless, and you can really just rush through the game if you want. Thankfully no baddies we gotta fight here, so that's kind of nice. Fought like 10,000 of them. Need to keep researching this carapace, see if we can build like an armor or something. Would be neat. Reinforced iron plate, eh? I'm probably gonna start dropping these portable miners. Because they're not that good, right? I mean, they're good, but I can build them whenever the hell oh my god. Yes! That's an excellent mechanic. I like that a lot. Tons of fun. Right. So we need a shitload of power. Did I hook it up? Right. So what do we got? Hard drive. Cool. So to people that either don't know Satisfactory or missed out on my previous stream Satisfactory, we found a hard drive before in one of these crash sites, and we researched it, and it gave us one of 3 random upgrades to choose from. And the upgrades were all like, well, not all of them upgrades, some of them are side grades, but they were all different blueprints or different recipes, the various resources in the game. So that's kind of cool. I wonder what our power generation's at now. Nice. Okay, cool. 230 is our capacity. I think we were sitting at something like... Is that right? Did we hook... Why do I get the feeling we never hooked the whole new setup up? I don't think we did. That's awkward. Because we started like 120 or something going into coal power. Things were bad and quite scary. Yeah, these aren't hooked up at all. Nice, that's very handy. Of course, hook up the miner itself. Done deal. Beautiful. Let's wait for these to get coal. Let's put some in here. We're looking at 330. God damn. Alright. So I'm not a game build a place to store and make shit. You don't really make a base. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No, 7 Days to Die is an excellent example too, Bard, because that is a game that is, like, it just runs like a pile of ass. I actually didn't really get into 7 Days to Die like some people did, but it just, you know, you would just try and play that game for an extreme length of time, and then something weird would happen with the physics because you broke a floor, and so you'd leave an area, but then it would just do weird things forever. Oh, hey Zelphus. Piles of ass can run. Turns out. I want to know. Hang on. Do you think if I dive in the water here, I don't take fall damage? Now, question 2. If I dive in the water, do I immediately die to squid? Let's find out. Oh, okay, that's fucking horrifying. Did I break the game there? This really feels like I broke the game. Okay, fine. I was gonna joke and like freeze the game right before I hit the ground and be like, ha, just kidding, we're gonna load anyway. But nope, okay, just busted it. No biggie. Cthulhu? I'd like my vision back. Yeah, we should polish off Guru at some point. Just whenever I think of it, I can never think of how I want to do it in a way that will make me happy. I'm a fickle man. Sort of, what the hell? Give me your ancient powers. A Mercer Sphere. Work in progress. Sure. Yeah, Mercer Sphere. I was just kidding, guys. I don't know. It's kind of crazy how like the sound like cut out when I picked it up. Like even the music, that was awesome. Time to just like triple production of everything. We actually have like this factory right here. This is all set up. An excellent little system. is feeding into this? Oh yeah. Like, look at this. The little self-contained, beautiful system here. Just never been plugged in. Until now. Nice. Now we're producing screws. Are these numbers right? This produces 15 per minute. This consumes 15 per minute. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Get some more iron plates and drop off all our junk, and let's put something to research. Cool. I'm gonna put another hard
The
drive
crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power shard that functions with current fix-it technology.
in. Power shard.
Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1.
Well, that all seems good. We got tons of stuff we don't actually need right now, which is excellent. Something you want, and they'll probably fine. Don't need leaves. I'm actually not worried. We're gonna run out of biofuel at some point, and I don't care. Because, like, we have so much, like, capacity with just the freaking coal. Not really worried about it, truth be told. Oh, the chainsaw. We gotta make ourselves a chainsaw, right? Who are we kidding? Merchosphere. Work in progress. Well, if it's an Alex Merchosphere, you could say it's a prototype. Love that, actually. That's great. I did a legitimate spit take today. We were watching a movie, and it's a great little movie, actually. I'm excited to finish it. But a line was delivered, and Granny and Caleb were like, and I was like, oh no, that's funny, right? It's not like, haha, rolling on the floor hilarious, but I'm like, yeah, that's funny. That's good. I like that. But then, like, the other character in the scene didn't get it. And he did it again, and just like the deadpan nature of like repeating the same shit joke, like I just fucking lost it. I don't know why. It happened. What else happened? Okay, well, first off, we should really worry about getting these smelters up. This is something we want. So we have you feed here. We haven't even built you yet. Is that because, what's the math here? 120 a minute. But our belts, I believe, do 60 a minute. And these smelt at 30. So we can't even technically feed 3 of these full capacity right now. I'm going to set them up anyway. I know that is a mistake, but what we're gonna do, because we're future-proofing. That's the plan. I want to build a tractor and a truck station. Also, that needs to happen. Okay. That's fine. Funny, but it wasn't funny enough to raffle. No. It did not say what the update did, box. No. So each one of these smelters makes 2 constructors worth of iron plates, which is an excellent little number. You have to like that. It's good. Like I was saying, I do look forward to the day that Borrowed gets his hands on this, because I know at some point you will. And I enjoy playing these kind of games with Borrowed. We have pseudo-similar brains for this kind of stuff. Big difference being I am 100% chaotic. And he's very OCD. But aside from that, it's all good. All gravy. We're not bringing up Beetlegeist. Because it always ends in tears. Kind of like the Alamo. You remember it, but should you? Why not? Iron plates, please. Perfect. I think that math is correct, isn't it? Takes 30... Son of a bitch. You're outputting 30 per minute. Maybe the math is hella wrong on this. This might be a straight 1-to-1 or some dumb shit. This requires 2 iron ingots. So it requires 30 per minute. That's awkward. Oh, that's super fucking awkward. Is this really a 1-to-1? 30 a minute. 30 a minute. Ew. Well, that's a quick and easy fix. Just awkward. Why do I feel like that's wrong? I swear those are rookie numbers. I guess not. What do I know? That's right, yeah. Absolutely. Man, I kind of want... I wasn't expecting you to be on tonight, bro. Which is fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, like, upset. I'm not like, oh, really? No, that's cool. I am, however, upset, though, that I didn't preempt this and start playing Space Station 13. That's fine. So part of me wants to turn this way. Reason being, you can do some funky fresh stuff. I think... Oh, no, I forget if we've unlocked them. No. Never mind. We haven't unlocked the new storage container just yet. So there's no point in looking into that. It is fun and exciting, but it's not something that we currently have. So, do we do concrete? What do you guys think? I want to build a tower, like a self-contained tower that produces everything it needs and builds upward. Do we do that for concrete, or do we do that for iron? As concrete doesn't really do a whole lot. Iron, we could do iron into screws into reinforced iron. Right? You have to disassemble everything, or you can pick it up, rotate, move it. You have to disassemble it, as far as I know. But you get all your mats back. So it's, you know, not really that bad. But yeah, give me that chainsaw. Beautiful. Oh yeah, you need biofuel to fuel the damn thing. Yeah, we can make some of that. I mean, I could always swap over to Space Station 13, I don't know. It's pretty late though, and so here's the thing about Space Station 13, is it kind of feels best when you get in at the start of a round. And I know if I joined now, I would not be getting in at the start of a round, but I wouldn't be on long enough to get into that second round, so it'd be a bit awkward. It's weird you have to have biofuel in your inventory. Use the chainsaw. I guess it's fine, it's just odd. That'll be fine. We'll take the biofuel with us anyway. It's fine. What's our next thing we can upgrade here? Because we still have tier 1 we haven't done. We need conveyor walls if we're actually going to be doing our plan here. Overclock production. That's pretty exciting. Let's grab conveyor walls. Okay, 100. Launch, please. Quick! Watch this
Milestone
take off.
reached.
There it
To
goes!
ensure optimal use of space, navigation, and tidiness, R&D have developed stairs and conveyor
Beauty.
walls.
That's right, yeah, it did look like biofuel. Dull green, boy. So what do you think, Zelphus? Is there a chance of seeing some more of that cliffside today? Cliff Empire. Seemed pretty interesting. I also want to get trucks up and running. So here's the thing, though. I think personally doing iron inside a building is probably going to be the coolest, right? Because there's a lot of steps, so there's a lot of stuff we can do. We can make it very vertical, like that. Perhaps for a time. Cool. Whenabouts were you thinking? Jump pads? Eh. Color gun? Eh. Oh, this is that tech we researched. Or we chose from the blueprint. I wish it told us the new recipe. Pardon me, jeez. What in the hell, me? Doesn't. Because we did have a new recipe for reinforced plate. Which would be good if that's what we're about to be building. Very conveniently looking like. Oh, you borrowed. That's a dangerous joke right there. And off you go. So we went and watched the Broadway musical, or Little Shop of Horrors. And it was okay. I like Little Shop of Horrors, the Roger Corman movie, and the musical that was spawned off that, and the movie that was spawned off the musical of that, which was the Rick Moranis one. They're all good, but the Rick Moranis movie is just absolutely incredible. Super, 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 super fun. I don't know, the new musical was, you know, it was okay. Stitched iron plates. This is some new thing we haven't researched yet. Okay, so what we can do here... Wowza. Oh no, this is another alternate recipe for reinforced iron plates. 6 and 30 copper. Ooh. I do want to make it self-contained. I think that's fun. That's really interesting. Alternate blueprint for screws, though. I mean, this is kind of interesting, So essentially this is the same thing. Except you're cutting out the middleman. Right? Like the weird thing about this screw thing is instead of turning one iron ingot into one bar into 6 screws, you just take 2 iron ingots and turn them into 12 screws. So I kind of like that. We haven't built the space mansion, no, but I have gone up there and got all the coal. So pretty cool. Yes, we do want to build self-contained building apparatus. I think that is super sweet looking. So why don't we grab this here then, and we'll get alien carapace. Oh, wow, 10 of them? Maybe not. I have a bunch, but I only have 10. But yeah, so we saw the. We saw the musical, which is being put on right now for Little Shop of Horrors, the movie which I love. And I wish I could say I love the musical. The opening number was really good. The songs from the movie, like the pre-existing songs that were in the musical before that, all very well done, excellent. I'm not sure if they were. It felt like they were original songs. It's possible. Did I forget to hook these up? Did I hook these up backwards? Are you not outputting? Oh, that's reasonable. But anyway, the songs that felt like they were original songs were very not good. Well, some of them were alright, but I mean, like, they weren't up to the same quality. Which is always unfortunate. And I get it. But the worst part to me, too, is they changed the tone by changing some small aspects of the story in just weird ways that I kind of wasn't expecting. So the original Little Shop of Horrors, there's iron over here, eh? So close to us. Either way, the original Little Shop of Horrors is, there's a few murders, if you will. There's a few deaths, a few feedings of the plant that occur, and Seymour is indirectly responsible for all of them. He gets put in a position where he's able to take advantage of these people dying, but he's too chicken shit to do anything about it, right? He's just terrified. He doesn't want to hurt people. He's sort of really arguing with himself. He's rolling over with it. And then, even though he doesn't directly kill them, he could have prevented their deaths. They die, and he sort of deals with this guilt quite a bit. So that's cool. In this, he just straight up pretty much kills them. And it was like, oh, that's not exactly what happened. Kind of changes it. So what they do is, instead of taking Seymour, not necessarily the hero, but Seymour as this person you really do want to feel sorry for, and like understand he's a good person. They really push this bent more into a Faustian deal, which is okay, but it's not what I liked from the movie. I liked the movie more so talking about, you know, how hard it is for people who have nothing to do anything, right? That to me is exciting and interesting, and it was well done, but it's okay. A little bit of the original message was kind of lost. I think we clear cut this area and make this the basis. That's my plan. Oh my god, I forgot to say a weed. Yes, that's awesome. What else was really weird? Oh yeah, so Mushnik, Seymour's boss, slash sort of adopted father type deal. He's like super Jewish, right? I mean, his name's Mushnik. Like, that should be, you know, pretty self-evident. But like, he's like kind of offensively Jewish in the other two movies, and that's okay. You know, it just is what it is. But like, when I say offensively Jewish, like, it's just that's the stereotypes that were super prevalent at the time. Like, whatever. But he wouldn't like walk around saying "Oi gewalt" and you know, this kutch and stuff like that, right? Right. And this he did. He like kept like just talking in Jewish as well, or not Jewish but Yiddish. And it was like, okay, that's a little weird, but sure. And then later on, they say, like, Seymour comes up with, you know, the excuse like, oh yeah, he went off to visit his sister, he didn't die or nothing. It's like, yeah, he went off to visit his sister in Czechoslovakia. Like, what? Do they not know he's supposed to be Jewish, or is that supposed to be like a weird joke? That was like really weird to me. Like, I don't mind with, you know, if someone wants to do a stereotype and it's funny, all the power to you. You know, but there's nothing worse than bad comedy, right? And if like not if you're trying to be offensive, but you know what I mean. If you are trying to be offensive and you end up not being funny, then it's just like, ooh, that's awkward. If you're trying to be offensive, you might as well make the joke work. But yeah, I mean, that fucking chainsaw is awesome. I do want to rip and tear. Fuck, this chainsaw sound like you recorded your neighbor down the street when you say held the window closed. Yeah, it did. It did really. I agree. More like they're running a lawnmower or something, not even like a proper chainsaw. Look at this though. I think we've cleared this out. We can make ourselves something self-contained, and that's kind of exciting. So first off, get the miner down. If we place it in the right spot, doesn't matter. Can't worry about that now. It's just not something we... You can just fucking sass me for being in the way. But like your attitude today, game. Player can never be in the way. The game is in the way, that's the problem. Either way. I think if you're a fan of the movie, you will probably enjoy what they did from the movie, and everything else will be like, huh? The people that were actors in it did a good job, as far as like theater stuff goes. What I mean to say is that there's a huge difference between like a stage actor and a movie actor. They were very much not movie actors, they were proper stage actors, and they did a proper good job. And also they had mostly nice voices, except for one guy, but he was trying to do an accent, so forgivable. Yeah, Cliff Empire is pretty cool, man. Keeps calling you fat. I'm dummy thick, dude. What can I say? Okay, so which one are we going with here? What do you guys think? Right. I'm gonna put a foundation down, and then we're gonna have a big talk. This is very serious. Alright, we're either doing this. Okay, not bad, or this. Part of me kind of likes the really shitty metal slat rough look. I don't know. What are our thoughts here? Yeah, but I mean, which of those two styles are we feeling? Is what I more so meant Okay, so we're gonna need a bunch of iron plates to do our crafting. We're also gonna need a whole bunch of concrete, which thankfully we have like a zillion of, so not a problem. We'll probably put like half hour into this then. We'll get tired. Pass out. Something. For some reason I had like a little heart attack and I thought I saw the Factorio you are under attack thing pop up. You know, like constant wah, 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 and you're just like, really? Where is that? Really? They can attack from there? I wonder if there's something cool in that cave, actually. I don't want to explore that. I love this. This is just a fun little setup. Completely unnecessary, but a lot of fun. Let's just grab a bunch of this shit. The 90 back. Take another 100. This corrugated steel got the reinforcements on the wrong side. Put the brace inside the building, you dinguses. I think I can flip that around. Do we go with corrugated steel, though? I kind of think so, right? Maybe we can spray paint it later into something offensive. Oh my god. So we went to a, occasionally we go to the thrift shops and stuff like that. That's where I find a lot of my movies, because if you want to collect bad movies, you find trash people threw out, right? But also because I'm cheap, right? And I think thrifting's super cool. I think if you know, a little bit save the environment, that kind of cool stuff. But anyway, I found a shirt at this really weird thrift shop in the middle of fuck nowhere. And I like it's one of the most offensive shirts I've ever seen in my life. It's like a proper button-up shirt, so I can wear it to work and everything. And I was like, wow, what the hell is this? And it was $4, and I'm like, I don't know, man, like $4 for a bad joke. And I'm like, but I kind of like it, so like maybe I can just keep fucking wearing it to work, seeing how much people put up with. At the cash, so I was like, oh yeah, shirts are on sale today. It's $1. I'm like, oh my god. You swine. You're encouraging me to do terrible, terrible things. So do we build the smelter as part of it? I think so. That's kind of fun. It is very large. Well, I think it is fun to try and do that, so. Let's see if we can just pave this whole area. I need to get rid of that power pole. Yep. Yeah, it looks like we can totally do this. Cool. This looks a little weird, right? Do we remove the middle one here? Does that look less weird? Build a thicker foundation? So we could raise this up. Might not see as much of the rock. I think that'll be fine. Put a steel plate below the mine drill head. Yeah. Forgetting's ghetto-tastic. I know, I kind of like that. Let's make this guy nice and big. A lot of room to play with. So, this is gonna come out and into a smelter. Makes sense in my opinion. Actually, it comes out and feeds 2, but eventually 3 smelters. Once we get the belts upgraded. No, fuck me, game. It's, oh, had it. I don't exactly know how I had that, but that's okay. Let's try and get our 3 smelters in here. Like, this is the hard part, right? Because these guys are huge. Or do we put the smelters on different levels? I think we can still put them here, right? Wow. Why'd that start freaking out? That's kind of cool, actually. That look about even? Yeah. That seems good. And we can even use, if we want, some conveyor poles to make this really snazzy. So we do it this way. And we can have like a proper little curve. But you know me, normally I don't really care about that. But if we're building a nice little, right, you gotta give me that. That's not too bad. Yeah, this was back one. Like this just looks good. Magnifique. So, I know we don't have power. We're working on that. What I kind of want to do is have the power run through the building. But what we're gonna do, not a conveyor. Sure, not a door. I want a wall with a window. I guess that's just one of these conveyors, right? Something like this. Let's put the power pole here for now. Okay, so these are all powered up and good to go. There might be a way to... Because if I do that... Yeah, that would be like the second floor we're doing. We'll figure that out in a minute. Hang on. Just for right now, let's have all our power poles together. Looks fine. Now these guys are all pumping out iron ingots. Perfect. So where do we come in here? I assume we'll probably have a back entrance, right? Seems fine. Yeah. And then we'll, maybe do we have an entrance here too? I don't think so, no. Maybe we'll have like a foreman's entrance over here, like something we can walk up to. Yeah, and obviously this is gonna have to be much longer. It's not quite as micro as we were hoping. That's fine, don't worry about that. That's just our rock. It's just something we have. You know. That's right, yeah. When the shitter's clogged, you need to be able to exit. Or... Now, I'm thinking... So these are going to exit up. So what we actually need, we just need like a fake wall so we can math real quick. Because these are going to be coming out. I don't think we can pull this off, although that would be really cool if we could. Oh my god. Oh my god. Really? That's fucking something else. Yes, I love that. Okay, other way, I guess. Perfect. No, I think the game actually does intend for the corrugated, or the reinforced part, like the bulkhead, to be on the other side for it, but that's okay. Look at this, the way. That's nice. Now, what do we do from there? Well, that's a little tricky. That we haven't decided. So, maybe each one of these goes to a different floor? Could be. Or, one of these goes, like the middle one goes to the 3rd floor, and the 2nd floor get those two. I think that's kind of funky fresh. But what I do know is we need to go much higher for that. And to that end, we need stairs. Let's get this wall built. Any game ever. Designing, a lot of fun. The actual building, not a lot of fun, right? That's what it comes down to. Oh my god, I just had the worst fucking itch all of a sudden. Pardon my French. It was a French itch, and it was driving me nuts. Do I, no, good, I don't end up hitting them. So where are we putting the staircase? Well, we could put it back here. And that's kind of fun, like, yeah, this just seems more correct, I think, to have it back here. Is there a fancy... No. Just have to manually do this. Not a problem. Put it... Yeah. I feel like some of these ramp placements are completely fucking arbitrary. I respect that game. I mean, in theory, wouldn't put a railing up against the wall, would you? Probably looks better if I do anyway. That's fine. Sucks we're kind of losing a little bit of height here, but just pray we end up okay. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna be just fine. Perfect. One more. And turn. So is this floor 2? It could be. This could be floor 2, I think. That should be fine. We just have to remember there's a hole there. Right, that's kind of the weird thing, actually. Oh, there are stairs pre-built. Oh, no shit. How do these look? Well, these suck. They're a lot smaller, though. But they also barely get you up. Whereas this is like... Snap the foundations, though. Oh, well, we'll try out the proper... Kind of like these ramps now. Feeling them. We'll try out the proper stairs, though. Build switchback. Yeah. Let's see. You like this? I mean, it is kind of cool. Yeah, like how tiny this is, right? And it does say this snaps to foundations, which means we can properly build. Yeah, I'll give it that. That's handy. Can't build around this guy. That's okay. I think this is going to be an okay for... No, we got to go up one, because we need to be on top of the smelters. That's too bad. It's too bad. Hello. No railings on these stairs, though. So that's kind of not safe. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. I feel like we kind of got a little bit too high up now, but it's fine. The important thing is we are on top of the smelters. Yeah, I get it, because this is going to be going higher. So that looks like that. It's just weird you, well, okay, that's not true, I guess, because what you do is, in theory, you'd have a wall here. Right? Don't fall off. Do you wall the whole way down? Is that the plan? Yeah, I feel like that is the plan. Okay. I guess we'll do bulk inside, that's fine. Well, now that we know what we're doing, sort of. Yeah, that seems better. Less of a chance of just randomly falling, which turns out is good. OSHA would be proud. Oh, games. You have to work with me here. I know I'm asking for a lot. Uh-oh. Those don't look like they line up. They most definitely do not. Oh no, that's right. Good. Let's go plant these walls around. Oh, nice. Might be able to wall this thing off too. Oh, not here. We can't. That's fine. For the most part, we can, which is nice. You don't have to see the damn thing. That's not so bad, actually. That's kind of what you want. Now we might need to change some of these because we don't know what's happening yet. All we know is we have stuff coming in at some point. So up here, there's going to be, of course, we'll need power. Oh. Can we? Oh yes, we can. Oh, that's juicy. Okay. What if you delete the wall below the bell holes? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, sure, Zelphus, enjoy, man. Okay, so. What we want in here. So what are we making again? You're making reinforced hot garbage. and stuff like that. It is annoying in this that you can't see recipes. Yes, you can. Oh, reinforced. Okay, do we need these for rotors? Nope. Do we need it for frame? No. Oh, yeah, you do, actually. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Okay. So our reinforced, we have a alternate recipe here. That's what we're going with. Is that what we're going with? And, fuck it. Right? There's a lot more of these in it. Then you get away with a lot less screws, so. Yeah, iron plates and screws. The screws we have an alternate recipe for as well. We just need iron plates for everything. That's it? Why does it seem too easy? Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. We're probably gonna feed into them this way. But then which way's out? Good question. Well, main thing is we can fit 2 of them in here. Let's work on getting the iron up to them. Probably actually put a door here as well. Nice. Kinda hate the fact that it doesn't line up perfectly, but I'll live. I know some of you won't. I will. What was that? Oh my god, no. What is it trying to do to me? Amazing. Yeah, let's just fill this in while we're here, I guess. Beautiful. I don't know where that went, and that bothers me. There's now a random wall up there. And another one. Am I putting them through the floor? Or... Oh, and another one. That's weird. Yeah, they did add train. Well, that's why I reinstalled the game. Then my trains were in, and I was like, I'll take trains. But like, this stuff's really fun. Like, I like building these little micro things. Let's see, where'd all those... Okay, yeah. Random walls up here. So we figured it out. Take this down as a shortcut too, which yeah, that's good. Right, yeah. Yeah, we don't have power coming in yet. Okay. So number 1, we want this guy kind of come. We wanted to go up, right? We need it up here. Oh, what the fuck? Is it that easy? Seems too easy. Yeah, it's that easy. What? Okay, cool. Let's do that again, shall we? think it was this one I got rid of. To find out, I guess. Let's run way back here. It's this one. Nice. Pretty cheeky. Cool. Alright, well these work now. This middle guy is gonna be a little annoying. I don't know about that. I think for the middle guy, what we do is something like this. Wish I could line up with it. Game is not happy doing so. It's gonna be like completely arbitrary which way we go here. We're gonna step away from it for a second. Sure, I could actually go up one here. Yeah. Perfect. And we're pretty much up there at this point. Cool. Duct tape, WD-40, and hammer. Well, that usually works. Hey, bro. Alright, excellent. I have a constructor. Input on this side. Yes, thing. Line them up and drop. So you are on iron plates. You are on iron plates. And actually the third guy will be on iron plates as well. But then also on like, screw. I think what we do, little something funky fresh here. Wall conveyor. Nice. Man, this is just the best part of the game. You can ride these too, eh? Can't crouch though. Oh. Shitty. I almost feel like we could have fit that last one in here and just pipe it out the back. Something. I know we can't fit one in the middle, right? No, not just not enough room. They're quite huge. That's okay. So curiously, that works. Now that's not gonna work once I put this wall up, but this game will let you put wall. Now, as long as I don't have the walls there. Right now, there's no wall there. I can do this, and the game's like, that's legal. If I already had the wall there, it'd be like, wait a minute. Which is funny because you can do a lot of stuff like, you're not allowed to build X, Y, Z. And I'm like, well, you're not wrong. So you put a foundation down, and then you delete the foundation right after, and it's like, no, that's fine. You're like, how is this okay? I feel like I'm cheating, but I like it. It's not like Factorio where your things can run into each other and fuck up. Or maybe it is now, but it used to be you could have conveyor belts glitch them through each other and it was like, whatever, who cares? In Factorio, it's like, oh, did you bump that conveyor belt into the other conveyor belt? Say goodbye to everything. And, you know, start saving your tears now, right? So we want a wall door left. No, right. Perfect. That's nice. You know what? Can we build the walkway crossing in the middle here? No. Really? There's nothing to stop you falling down that hole like an idiot. Now you're thinking, who'd do that? If you've ever played Minecraft, maybe you heard of it. Yeah, you will. We've all had our super mine entrance and been like, cool, and then just fell down it like an idiot. Yeah, the reason why there's such a long range on the build tool is because A, the structures are freaking massive, but B, it's so you can build. We'll just throw one over here because they look. What? Well, that's just how water works in this game. Okay. But anyway, so you can build the lookout towers. Let's go here. Which I have like many resources, so it's no problem. Because you're supposed to be building these guys, and then you can see like everything, and then you would build a factory. You'd be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna put the smelter there. I'm gonna put the constructor here. I'm gonna, you know what I mean? That's what you're supposed to do. But I kind of like to get hands-on. It does look. Well, I have the textures down, so it looks a little turdy now, but it looks cool. Like I love having the box factories that produce the thing and then export it. I think that is a very, very neat little thing. So, oh, but that said, oops, shouldn't have done that. I'm getting a little tired, so we might just call it here. Oh, we've done quite a bit of progress with this little building. I guess we'll connect it to the power. I mean, we're not going to be able to collect any of that stuff yet. We're also not storing it, which is another thing to think about. But I don't know how we get power out of here. Through the back? We do say something like this. But yeah, you know what? Hang on. Hang on. This is what we do. I like this. Do it over here, I guess. Something like that. Approaching others' clearance. Okay. I need a little further in between. I think I can do this though. Yeah, look at that. That's greasy. No, you don't have to do that. Like I said, if I built this power pole first and then built the line, the game doesn't give a shit. But I give a shit. I think it looks super cool having it feed through like that. That's the whole power to everything running like that. Just kind of neat. Leaving the wall under the conveyor window. No, nothing collapses. Like, the game just does. Like, for example, I can do this. It doesn't give a fuck. Like, once you've built something, it's there. The game stops checking. Like, the check is only to see if it's there when it needs to be built. I do kind of like this, though. And then up there, we're gonna have the thing is, I like having it be attached to the building, so I kind of don't like this one coming out. Part of me wants to... You know, part of me wants to do this. Or down here. But for right now, let's keep it. We'll figure it out. We can always fine-tune things later, right? I love this idea of doing stuff a lot. Just the little self-contained buildings. I think it's very neat, it's very tidy, and it's very... Like, it feels like you put a lot of effort into it. Which maybe we did, maybe we didn't. We'll find out how much effort actually goes in, but it certainly looks more impressive to me than this. It's one of the things I really enjoyed when Bard and I played Factorio. We ended up getting a mod, which Bard found, like, that was all him. But it was like a warehouse that you could build things within. And we kind of did like TARDIS factories, and it was super cool. We did some really funky, fresh stuff with that, and that was awesome. Either way, micro build, as I like to call them, and have a nice night, everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna take off. I can't promise Selphus will return from supper and stream after me. Oh, pardon me. That's greasy. Yeah, slippery shit. That's right, yeah. If he does, I will certainly be here, at least until I pass out. But for the rest of you, take it easy, yeah, and I will see you tomorrow. Get something cool in. I'm hoping for Space Station 13, but it all depends how early I get free tomorrow. I mean, I'm done work at a reasonable hour. It's just because I start early, which sucks. But it's just when I get free from doing errands and kind of cool stuff. Yeah, I'll see you then. Good night.